are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Kyle Hendricks gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
So stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
To first, scooped up. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Tries. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. In his career, Rojas carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Hendricks has registered more than 80 innings of work, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
That is third. The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Now another 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Standing in, Frank Schwindel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 home. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 16.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming, here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Ready with the 2-0. 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a blue shin or a ground out to the left side.
Men on third with 2 down. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3.
Wrapped it up a little bit.
Cubs strand 1. Still no score. So here is Avisail Garcia. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hendricks has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they called today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender. Takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for you.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
That is it. The left fielder, 7. Hendricks.
At the plate now, Jesus Sanchez as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in, and that's the second out.
At 7, the third baseman, Williams.
Striding into the box, Luke Williams, and as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Aguilar on third with 2 out. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Williams is actually a native of Illinois. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-1. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Marlins leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Now the pitch.
God
Good pitch
damn it.
there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Coming to the plate now, Christopher Morrow, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So striding forward now, Rafael Ortega. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
The 2-0.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting eighth, not shortstop, Andrelton.
In now, Andrelton Simmons. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. He's set and the pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Two out here and a runner at second. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. The 2-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
The set and the 2-1. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Ready with the 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Here comes the first pitch. Kyle Hendricks is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that here.
Gas, huh? Shit. Smoke.
Comes set, the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Go ahead, walk the pitch and load him up.
2 down, runners at first and second. pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Will move to the third with no score. Striding in, number 54. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Number 54.
First delivery to him on the way. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back.
Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. To the plate now, Sandy Alcantara. Hendricks is there, and he makes the catch for the out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So digging in now, Jazz Chisholm. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Runner goes into the corner and slicing foul. 2-2, here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit Wheatley back to the mound. Simmons, return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Grounded to first. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
Now back.
Standing in, Frank Schwindel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Hit hard back up the middle, and Hayward has a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now is on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fouled away. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Jesus Aguilar is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Hit hard to third. And that's through for a hit. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
The batter, number 54.
Now in the box, number 54. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ortega is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses for ball 1.
Been down 4
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
1-1 to count. Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Wind up and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras, number 14 on the season, and the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Now batting, number 5.
Into the box, Christopher Morrow, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Rafael Ortega, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And I'll tell you what, you'd be hard-pressed to find a matchup that would produce differing numbers such as the ones we have here. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope.
One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He loses him on ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off for the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Hendricks. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1.
No, he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do.
The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jazz Chisholm. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The pitch.
2-1. Hey.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1 ball.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting. The right fielder, Jorge.
In is Jorge Soler. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So after the 3 time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, right. Window.
Ready for another chance? Frank Schwindel. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
Counted 3-1.
One out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First offering on its way. Jason Hayward comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now back.
Digging in now, Patrick Wisdom. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
Damn it.
Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Cubs strand 1. Top half of it. The 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia. First delivery to him on the way. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Aguilar. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in the second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Stepping in, Luke Williams. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground. And you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. No balls and one strike. He's set. The 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave all three as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
The last at bat, Manny B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Ready now, Christopher Morrow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that misses. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Jimmy Yacobonis takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 47, Jimmy Yacobonis.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again.
Ortega.
In now, Rafael Ortega, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses. 1-1. Now here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, shortstop, Hendricks.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball. 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. set. Here's the 2-2. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. The 2-2 one more time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Jonathan Villar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Jonathan Villar.
Started him with the change, and it's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers and 14 driven in. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw. Number 57 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 57.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons is there. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Up next for Miami, Miguel Rojas. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right field, well, Jorge Soler.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Soler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. He's got it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still tied 3-3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. To short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now back, first base.
Digging in to try it again, Frank Schwindel. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A 1 pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the count will be full. Ready with the payoff pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a nod.
Here's Jason Hayward now. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. two-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's now 5-3.
Now that's number 16.
Plate now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. 2 hits in. Two trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Good battle. Count remains full. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Christopher Morrow will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. set. Here it comes. Right side. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 5-3 Chicago. Michael Givens has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
The first baseman,
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Givens, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3-year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Selected 7,
Digging in once again, Jesus Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one, 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Ball one. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back. The third baseman, Luke Williams.
Stepping into the box, Luke Williams. From the stretch.
Outside, that's the ball.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Belted high in the air out to left. Racing back the left fielder at the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Now back. Number 54.
So now to the plate, number 54. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Lewis Head will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jacob Stallings will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rafael Ortega is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Sanchez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batter, shortstop.
Now no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. High in the air out toward shallow right. Here comes Soler. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Nelson Velasquez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Nelson Velasquez.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box, Ian Happ, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 2-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens,
and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening. Ready with the 3-0. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. This remains up. Rowan Witt will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Nelson Velasquez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Lost it in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away.
The batter number 2.
Digging in, Jazz Chisholm. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Ground ball foul down the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. This ball game still tied 5-all. Digging in, Frank Schwindel. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman,
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses here. Ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jason Hayward. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Soler is there, and he has it for the out.
Now back.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Drilled down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
the first pitch. And that misses ball one.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. A bare hand for one. Relayed to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires. Settling in now, Jorge Soler. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. David Robertson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
David Robertson.
Now here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Robertson. 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Again, another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Scorched to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Christopher Morrow.
Number 5.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yep. Ball one, no play.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Lifted in the air out to right. Soler is there. He's got it one away. TJ Higgins will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 48, TJ Higgins.
Low for ball one. One out, nobody on. Slow roller down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back, shortstop, Hendricks.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Nelson Velasquez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. One and 2, here it is. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play it. Daniel Norris takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Jesus Sanchez. Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it slice right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to...
And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. But now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch coming, here it is. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Jazz Chisholm, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas, and their runners at the corners now. Number 67 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 67.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward right field. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins force. John Birdie remains in the game, batting ninth and manning left field. Tanner Scott gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
Now batting, the first base.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the top.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2-1. Scott, playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Lifted down the line in left. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Lewis Head wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Tanner Scott wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's main attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.